Athena Valentiny was elegance personified, a 32-year-old art curator with a razor-sharp intellect and a smile that hid too much. On the night of October 12th, she left the Gallery Rothschild after a high-profile auction, bidding goodbye to colleagues with a casual wave. "I'll see you all tomorrow," she had said. She never made it home. Her husband, Victor Valentiny, reported her missing the next morning, when her phone went straight to voicemail. The police initially dismissed it. Wealthy women sometimes needed space. But then her black Lexus was found abandoned near the Danube River, the driver's seat smeared with a handprint of half-dried blood. Detective Klaus Reinhardt, a grizzled investigator with a reputation for solving the unsolvable, took the case. The crime scene was eerily clean, no fingerprints, no signs of struggle. Just 3 clues: a shattered phone with its SIM card missing, a single pearl crushed under the brake pedal, a faint trace of turpentine on the steering wheel. Odd for a woman who never painted. Reinhardt dug deeper. Athena's bank records showed a €50,000 cash withdrawal the day before her disappearance. Her emails revealed a deleted thread with the subject line, "The Vermeer Conspiracy." Then, the security footage. A traffic camera captured Athena's car at a red light. Her face pale, her fingers gripping the wheel too tight. She kept glancing into the rearview mirror. Someone was following her. But who? The last frame showed her mouthing 2 words before speeding off. "They know." Cliffhanger. As Reinhardt examines her laptop, a password-protected folder flickers to life. Inside, a single image loads. A painting of a woman who looks exactly like Athena. But the date on the canvas reads 1942. Reinhardt's investigation led him to Lena Kovacs, a timid art restorer who had worked with Athena. When he arrived at her apartment, the door was unlocked, the lights off. "Lena," he called out. No answer. Inside, the place was ransacked, drawers emptied, files shredded. But beneath a loose floorboard, Reinhardt found a small leather journal. Lena's notes were frantic. Athena was right. The Vermeer isn't the only one. They've been altering stolen art for decades. If they find out, I know. The rest of the page was smeared with what looked like blood. Reinhardt's phone buzzed. The coroner's report was in. Athena's body had been found in the woods, throat slit, fingers broken. But the most disturbing detail? A crescent-shaped brand on her wrist, a mark linked to the Eclipse Society, a secret guild of art collectors rumored to silence those who uncover their secrets. Then another shock. Victor Valentiny's alibi fell apart. Security footage showed him at a luxury hotel bar the night Athena vanished, with a woman who wasn't his wife. When confronted, he broke down. "I was blackmailed," he shouted. "They threatened to kill her if I didn't cooperate." Cooperate with what? Before Reinhardt could press further, his phone rang. A forensic tech had found something under Athena's fingernails. Flecks of blue paint matching a rare pigment used in 17th century masterpieces. Cliffhanger. As Reinhardt examines the evidence, his computer screen flickers. An anonymous message pops up. "Stop digging, or you'll end up like her." Attached was a photo. Reinhardt's own apartment, taken 5 minutes ago. Reinhardt knew he was being watched. He arranged a clandestine meeting with a retired art thief, the Dutchman, who had once worked for the Eclipse Society. "They don't just collect art," the old man whispered over whiskey. "They rewrite history." He explained, After World War II, Nazi-looted masterpieces were altered to hide their origins. The Eclipse Society bought, forged, or killed to keep the secret. Athena had discovered the truth. The Vermeer in the Rothschild auction was a fake, hiding the real painting beneath. And the real one? Reinhardt pressed. The Dutchman's face darkened. It proves the society murdered to keep it. Before Reinhardt could ask more, a silenced gunshot shattered the window. The Dutchman slumped forward, a bullet between his eyes. Reinhardt barely escaped. Back at the station, he pieced together the final clues. Victor had transferred 200,000 euros to an offshore account the day Athena vanished. The blue paint under her nails matched a pigment used exclusively by one man, Dmitry Volkov, a reclusive billionaire art dealer. Volkov owned a private gallery in Zurich, the same city where Athena's last phone call was routed. Reinhardt prepared to arrest Volkov until his captain pulled him aside. "Stand down, Klaus. This goes higher than you know." Cliffhanger. That night, Reinhardt's apartment was broken into. On his bed lay a single playing card, the Ace of Spades. Pinned to it was a note. "Come alone, or she dies next." Attached was a live video feed of a woman tied to a chair. Lena Kovacs, gagged and terrified. Reinhardt arrived at the abandoned opera house armed and ready. The air smelled of turpentine and iron. Then a voice echoed from the shadows. "Detective, so glad you could join us." Dmitry Volkov stepped into the light, his custom-tailored suit at odds with the grime around him. Behind him, Lena sobbed into her gag. "You've been a nuisance," Volkov sighed, "but I do admire persistence." Reinhardt kept his gun raised. "Where's Athena?" Volkov smirked. "Oh, she's here, in a manner of speaking." He gestured to the stage. A curtain lifted, revealing a life-sized portrait of Athena, her eyes wide, her mouth parted in a silent scream. "Every masterpiece needs a muse," Volkov said. Reinhardt's blood ran cold. The paint was still wet. Before he could react, Victor Valentiny emerged from the wings, gun in hand. "I'm sorry, Klaus," Victor whispered. "They have my daughter." A gunshot rang out, but it wasn't Victor who fired. From the rafters, a sniper's bullet struck Volkov in the chest. As he collapsed, armed Interpol agents stormed the theater. In the chaos, Reinhardt freed Lena. "The painting!" she gasped. "Look beneath the frame." Reinhardt pried it open. Hidden inside was a microfilm list. Names, dates, and transactions linking the Eclipse Society to stolen art worth billions. Athena's final clue. Epilogue. A year later, Reinhardt stood before Athena's portrait in an evidence locker. The case had made headlines. Volkov dead, Victor in witness protection, the Eclipse Society dismantled. But as Reinhardt turned to leave, the portrait's eyes seemed to flicker. A hidden camera? A trick of the light? Then his phone buzzed. An unknown number. One word. Congratulations. Attached was a photo. A newly painted portrait of a woman who looked just like Lena Kovacs. Fade to black. The end?